Hello again and welcome back, fellow travelers. This is Endara. We are on episode 5 of our No Man's Sky 2026 reboot. So let's get started. Oops. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. So, in the last episode, we got an echolocator and we followed it to a camp. Where am I? Where's my camp? There it is. We followed it to this camp, and we got a new multi-tool, which we'll probably end up scrapping. It's not anything uber special. I mean, it's a cool looking gun, but the one we got for Expedition 22 is actually a little cooler. And we came here and we selected locate dissonance spike. So there is our dissonance spike right there, and that's where we are headed. Make sure we emptied all of these. Yeah, it looks like we did. Now, there are some things we're going to need to get, but we can get them after we get over there. So, 6 minutes? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that for 6 minutes. So, we just go out of the atmosphere and then we can pulse back in and we'll be right there. Okay, so far it looks okay from up here. Let's get down on the ground. It doesn't have the bigger treads that I like, but the overall look from here looks okay. So we are going to grab this, this, and this.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, give me a moment. That, we can move into the ship.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Okay, let's open this. It gave me something because it opened up 2 slots. Okay. So far so good. Oh, we can do this. This will open up another one. So we've got 2,000. I'm going to add the other group of 9,999. Because remember, here you can have up to 4,000 and something. So I'm going to start it. And it's just going to add on to that. And I'm going to come here. I'm going to grab 1 out of here to bring this to a multiple of 5. So this will be an even run. So let me come in here. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, so now I've got 3 empty suit slots, so that's good. One of them is going to be for this. And this is a C size, a C class, as it'll tell you right here. So, now, with this, we're going to probe the subconscious. And it's not doing anything. That's because in order to do this, we have to have certain things in our inventory. Although it doesn't tell us, probe subconscious. Okay. Well, two things that I know we need. We need... Oh, here we go. We need a Radiant Shard. So, we're just going to come over here. Because this is supposedly the nearest one. I didn't get my multi-tool back. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna gather this Radiant Shard. And usually if there are multiples in the area, okay, it says I need one of three, so I need three Radiant Shards. So that is the next closest, 270 away. And you know what, before I go any further away from my ship, let me make sure I've got launch fuel enough to get it to me. I do, 53%, so it's good. And you can always test that by just going here, and as long as you can get it to come up green, and then just click the B button to get out of it, don't actually bring it in, or you might not be able to move it again without adding to your launch fuel. So I know that I can move it at least once. And actually, I've got 53%, so I can move it twice, because it has to have at least 25%. And it actually takes just under 25%. So that's the 3 that I need. Now it's going to show me where there's a dissonance resonator. What we are looking for here, well, I mean, if it's an echolocator, we're not going to turn it down. Ooh, there's some, that's gold and uranium, although I don't think I've got it in my inventory anymore. I think I moved it to, yeah, I moved it to the ship because I was running out of space. And I'm still running out of space. There's a lot of those on this planet I've seen. So I'm just going to walk up here and double check. It is an inverted mirror. As far as I know, I only need one. Yes, that's what it's telling me. Now, the minute you start shooting at this, the Sentinels will hunt you. So you want to try and get it. Okay, so I've got it. I'm going to run away and try not to be found by the Sentinels. As long as they don't locate me.
No free slots in suit inventory.
So 6 seconds. Ooh, look what I found. Come on. Okay. Swarm a baby. That means it's safe. I can stop, which is perfect timing. So I'm about to get another suit slot. Antimatter housing,
Repaired.
sodium
Technology
nitrate,
repaired.
and
Technology
carbon
repaired.
nanotube. So now I can add there, or I can add here. You know what? I'm going to add it up here. So that's fine. So I've got that. So now probe subconscious. There it goes. So anytime you probe the subconscious of the hostile hive mind and nothing happens, that means that it is okay, so nope, that's a knowledge stone. Okay, why did it point me back there? It's supposed to get me to another thing. It's supposed to put another, and maybe it's on the other side and it's just I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm not going to move my ship just in case. Oh, okay, this is weird. I have a hyaline brain. Nope, that says volatile, status volatile.
Life support power low.
Am I too far away from the ship? Its originating ship? Because usually when you're doing this, you have the radiant shards and you have the inverted mirrors already. And I don't have any at rank to be able to defeat it. Yeah, see, I can't do anything. Why is it not showing me? Okay, there's supposed to be another symbol, kind of like the symbol that brought me here. For some reason, it's not showing me. Oh, that might be why. Ancient site. Okay. That was why it had taken me off of that mission. You got to make sure it's on the right mission, or yeah, it's going to do that. Okay, so now I know where the ancient site is. Okay, that's the ship. The ancient site is this way. There we go. See, there's more of those. Oh, look. There's a colossal archive. Oops, and I just flew over it. So when you get close, you want to start looking. Now, there we go. Now it's putting me down. So I'm going to, first thing I do, because it's got knowledge stones here, I go ahead and hit all three. It's 3 free words. Now we're going to come up here. And I will read this the first time, but any future ones I'm not going to read because it says the exact same thing every time. So, the ancient site stirs as I approach. Stones scraping against stone. Warmth radiates from the hyaline brain within my pack, as though in response. The mind of the ship child is interlocked with the hive. Current instructions: seek and eliminate anomalies. Enmesh archival sentience with surrogate entity, present brain. I fumble with the ship's brain, almost dropping it as it glows unbearably hot in my hands. The pain radiates far beyond my hands, an unearthly heat, a heat that melts glass. Its circuitry shifts and then grows still. The brain seems to accept my presence now. So now I have a harmonic brain. And if you look at it in your pack, it says docile. Now we can put it in the ship. So find my current ship. Now, even though, where is my ship? There it is. Even though the Sentinel ship is a C-class ship, it is still leaps and bounds. It's going to be leaps and bounds beyond any other ship. Because in this ship, if I do not hit the forward button, the right trigger, it still moves me forward. Even if I hit the left trigger to bring it to a complete stop, it never comes to a complete stop. It's always moving forward some. Okay, so again, I don't want to go 6 minutes, so we're going to go up and then down. Oh, actually, that wasn't 6 minutes. We were a lot closer to that. That's okay. Doesn't matter. So we're going back to the salvage ship site. And we're going to put the brain in this ship.
Technology repaired.
So already, even though we've added slots to the other ship, already it has more space. So we're going to compare the two, and you can see. You have to compare, and then you have to claim ship, add it to your collection. So this one has 28 inventory slots, 21 technology. This ship has 35 inventory, 24 technology out the gate. So, yeah, big difference. We're going to claim the ship and add it to our collection. It is a C. Do I want an S? Absolutely. And I might manage to get one. I want to see whether or not I like this ship well enough to go ship hunting. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set it to third party view, and I'm going to take off. Okay, the animation is okay. It's not awesome. So this is one that, you know what? It'll work until I find one I like better. So right now, I'm going to start moving stuff from my inventory into the ship inventory so that I can empty the other ship. Now, it may not hold everything I have. No, it won't hold. I can tell we're already down to 9 slots left. And that's it. No more slots. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over to this ship. We're going to take a few minutes to do this, because it does take a hot minute. So primary ship switched. I'm going to take it off of third party view. I'm going to get back out. Because in order to switch back and forth, you have to jump in and out of the ship that you're targeting. Oh no, that's not. I need this. So I'm going to start moving things. Now some things I'm going to take out. I won't need. Like, I know I don't need that, so I'm going to leave it. I want all of my... I don't know if the other one has the cannon, so I'm going to go ahead and just take it. If I don't need it, I'll sell it or I'll scrap it. And these... So since the only reason I was able to take the cannon, the photon cannon, is because I left the rocket launcher. If I realize that, oh, that ship doesn't have, I'm pretty sure it does, I'm pretty sure I saw it there. If it doesn't have the rocket launchers, then I'll come back, put the photon, but does have the photon thing, then I'll come back and get this. But it has to have one defensive weapon. So you cannot remove this, it won't let you, which is fine. We don't need it in this ship. Okay, so I'm going to be getting some stuff back because that one I hadn't fully built. But it gave me all of the stuff that I built it with. At least it better have. It's supposed to. We can't remove this, but we can move these. I had another one of those, so I want to put them, keep them together if I can. And I don't remember if I can take that or not. I cannot. Okay, so those are the 4 things that you cannot remove, or 5 things. They have to have a defensive weapon. You cannot remove your hyperdrive once it's in there. If it doesn't have hyperdrive, it doesn't need it to function, but once you add it, you can't remove it. You can't remove this or these 2 things. You have to have those to operate the ship. So now we're going to run back over here and get back into this ship. Switch the ships. Now, this would be easier if these were, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 10, 14, so 15. I need to clear 15 slots. 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15? Okay.
Weather warning.
Oh, it's more
Incoming
than
storm.
that. This is 10. Oh no, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to move these over to the ship. It's just going to be easier to put them up in the technologies from here. Okay. So, yes, I was right. We had a rocket launcher. So this is our interstellar Atlas propulsion. This is our hyperdrive. So the hyperdrive modules, we're going to set them in place, not in the supercharged slot, because I don't remember which one is best, and we've only got one in this ship at this point in time. 171, 66, and 255, so this is best. Usually S is best. It isn't always. This is our shield, so I'm going to move this down here. I'm going to put this one up here and this one up here. That puts all of our hyperdrive in the same place. Now, this is our sublight drive. This is our propulsion pulse jump capability. So this is our pulse engine. So we're going to find the ones for the pulse engine. This one. I'm going to move this one for now. Pulse. And light assist. Launch thruster. Okay, we may not have had, I guess we didn't have but 2 of those. So, this is the pilot interface. As far as I know, there is nothing that's attached to this. So, I'm going to move it here. This, right now, doesn't have anything that works with it, so I'm going to move it here. This is our gun. This is our, for lack of a better word, our photon cannon. I don't think it'll let you, no, it won't let you put the two together. So in this case, that, because it's alien technology, it does not play well with the other. So I'm going to put those there. This is, okay, this is our, okay, so I'm going to move this over here for now. Our launch thrusters, so we're just going to put these around this. Oops. And that is our flight assist. That's what gives us, I believe, our drift. Or no, that goes over here. I did have 4. It's just not a... This is an additional module, but it's not one of these upgrade modules. This is one that it's something special that we can build. Okay, that leaves us with our shields. And for right now, until we fill in some of these empty spots, these are just going to go in a row. Oh, that's not the right thing. Okay. So that, I can't use, this is a teleport receiver. We do want that. It expands. Okay, these are not for the ship. And this is not for the ship. Okay, so now I'm going to come back here. Oh, before I trade it, this I'm going to put in my suit. And then I'm going to move this stuff back.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, okay. We had apparently a gravitational thing going. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, that's... Oh, that's that. Okay, yeah, I can't use that. Okay. So, I'm going to come over here. Jump back in this ship. And I can put this, where is it? This back in here. Now, if I dismantle this, I'll get 30 pure ferrite, 30 sodium nitrate. If I dismantle this, I get 100 copper and 50 condensed carbon. I'm going to dismantle this. I want the condensed carbon, and I want the copper. Where did it put it? Did it not give it to me? I'm not seeing condensed carbon or copper. Oh, that's annoying if it didn't give it to me. So I'm going to take as much of this as I can. I'm hoping I can get it all. Oh yeah, I'll be able to. Okay, so this ship is empty. So as soon as we get up to the space station, I'm going to pull this ship in and scrap it. So I don't need it. Don't want it. So we are going to and look at this. I want to show this to you. So we're going to go back down and you can see it a little closer. So this one, when I hit stop, for the most part, I'm hovering. I mean, there's a little bit of movement, but not nearly as much as the other ship. So before we do this, I'm going to do this. I am going to harvest some more of the radiant shards, because for one, radiant shards can also be used to power your ship, certain parts of your ship. And you know what, I see that over there. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. There we go. Alrighty. Grab the oxygen. Okay. There's my ship. Let's get back into it. So now, when we look at this, so this is our sublight. It's our pulse. If we needed to to fill this, we would use titanium or radiant shards. So if you don't have any titanium but you have radiant shards, you can use them in a pinch. I would rather have the titanium because I have better uses for this. The gravity well, that's your launch thrusters. It takes pugnium and radiant shards, so we no longer need those other things. The crimson core, that is our hyperdrive. We still use hypercore, warp hypercores, or warp cells. It takes 4, we have 2, so it'll only be 50%.
Technology recharged.
We could top it off using radiant shards. So, or no, I guess it needs 1, we have 4. Why did it say we had 4? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We know what we got. So for the anti-gravity well, the launch thrusters, we're at 75%. Oh, because I used... What did I use? Oh, I still got 4 of those. Okay, what did it say I needed? Pugnium.
Technology recharged.
Okay, now it's full. Oh, it was down. Okay, I'm sorry. We didn't have to charge that one. It was down because I moved the ship. So until you build the auto charger for your launch thrusters, you will have to regularly refill it. And that's going to be the next thing I learn is the auto charger when we call in the space anomaly. Now, my hope is that when we scrap the other ship, because we put so many ship slots into it, my hope is that we will get at least a few of those back. So, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to call in that other ship. That's the one I want to scrap. I'm going to verify there is nothing in it, and it's down to the bare minimums there, and I've got plenty of inventory slots in my suit. I mean, I've got equivalent to a whole row, so 10 slots should be more than enough. We're going to come here. I'm going to salvage it, and it's going to ask me, do I want to claim the scrap or do I want to extract customization you know, do I want to save any part of it to build my own? No, I don't. I'm just going to scrap it. It's worth 5,000 or 5,500,000. Scrap. Salvage drones deployed. Starship, and that's the name. Oishiro's shimmering discovery will be immediately processed for scrap. Salvage components will be added to the customer's exosuit automatically. So there we go. And I do not see any ship slots. It did not give me any of them back, which stinks. But there it is. I did get some C-class upgrades, which are useless to me. So I'm going to come over here and sell. So, okay, this one here, recycled circuitry. If you look at these, because they do look like trade components. But this is underneath recycled circuitry. If you look at the title banner, it says Starship subcomponent. That generally means that it's from scrapping a ship. And if you look down in the description, it says a valuable piece of broken down starship created by a starship outfitting terminal at a space station. Is only useful as scrap to be sold at a trade terminal. So that means, yeah, that's one of the things that we got.
Received.
So now I'm going to keep looking. This is trade goods, scientific, so we're not going to get rid of that. Self-repairing iridium is trade goods. We're not going to get rid of that. Compressed indium scrap. It says Starship subcomponent, Starship outfitting terminal. We're going to get rid of those.
Units received.
And there was one more, not the ion sphere, not the relatticed arc crystal. Subatomic regulators. That's the third thing. So we're going to scrap that.
Units
or
received.
sell that. So the three items that were along here, because they, if you have open, you know, a bunch of open like I did in a row, it'll put them in a row. Now if you have one here, and one here, it'll put one here, and one here, and you'll have to hunt for them more. Okay, so now we are back down to just the one ship. So, some of the stuff belongs in the ship, some of the stuff in the ship belongs in my inventory. I'm going to move the ship stuff.
No free slots in ship inventory.
That was the only one I had. Okay, I'm going to move that over. I'm going to start moving some of this over, and then I'll move it around. This for now, this.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, so that's it. So now I can come over here and move this, even though we don't need it for this ship. We're still going to move it over there because we're going to put some of it in our inventory. Oh, ship. Okay. That stays here. This can stay in here. It's going to come down here along with that, along with this. Along with that for now. That can go over. This is going to go into storage. This
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. This is going to stay here. This is going to stay here. Okay, so let's see. More stuff that can go in the ship for now. This, the uranium, the pugnium. For now, these, this, this.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Okay, so now we're full again. So now I gotta come back here and move over more of the stuff. Like this is keep. I mean, this is all keep. That's why it's going in the ship, but some of it needs to be in my suit. Not that, this.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, so now we'll go back. Move this, that, not that. That.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Go back. So this needs to go in my suit. All that up there stays. This all here stays suit. Okay, so we're almost filled up. That and that. For now that. And actually that can probably be used. That. There's more that could, but we're out of available space in the ship. So, okay. So now I gotta fix my suit. So my suit's a mess. So ferrite dust, pure ferrite. I should have some magnifies. There it is, magnetized ferrite. Then I'm going to put, right, yeah, there it is. Silica powder here. I'm going to put sodium and then sodium nitrate. There it is. I knew I had some. And then cobalt. Ionized cobalt. And I'm going to put this here, at least for now. That. Okay, so this is going to go here with this on top. Then this and this. Then this. Then for now, this. That. And that. These I can sell. Then I'm going to put this there. This one goes here. I'm leaving a spot open for the first tier of these substances. And then this goes here. That's fine. This can go over here. This goes here, and this is for my suit slot maps. This goes up here to be dealt with. This can go down here out of the way. This I'm going to put there. This I'm going to keep. This is definitely a keep. So there are a couple things that are over here that can probably come over. This can come over because I will get more of those. So I'm going to put that in the place of this, and this is going to go in the starship. It's not for the starship, it's actually for a freighter, to be used on a freighter, but that's where it's going to go for now. Anything else? These are sitting here because I've got missions that those need to be delivered for somebody. So, alright. So, we're going to go up here. So we have Gek and Korvax. So, not that Gek, because that Gek only talks about the arena. So I'm going to offer a gift. Now usually I would pick one I haven't talked to before, so I could get a word, but I don't think there is another one that I haven't talked to, so I just have to check and see if that was all I had. Yep, it was, so exit. So now, is there a Corvex on this station? And there might not be. Usually there's at least one member of each race. Ah, there is. I've already talked to him, I've already learned his word, but I can do the Corvex casing, and I don't think, I think I only had one. Yeah, I only had one of that one. Now, I'm going to go up here. Twofold. I'm going to go here, because I've got those two that I want to sell. So sell. I'm only going to sell the two green ones. Not that, because that will go in my multi-tool when I have more space. And I'm adding a slot. Install. And I'll just put that one over there. But I need to add a few more spaces before I put anything in there. Okay. So, I think I am good here. Okay, so apparently do have... Oh no, that's buy. Donate. I could donate the one liquid explosive. I mean, I will get more at some point. Let's see, how close am I? If I'm close enough that one will get me there. I'm unpinning this. That's where I want to go. I'm going to just start there and go to Merchant's Guild. So, next rank in 7. So 1's not going to get me to the next rank. If 1 would get me to the next rank, I'd do it. Because then I'd get the next rank. It would unlock the next tier of goodies. Okay. So, now. So that's, I mean, it's an okay one. I like ones where the wings really open out, fold out, or, you know, there's more, I like more animation to mine. So, I did spend some time getting all my systems mapped. So basically, I just need to go through and find dissonant planets in other systems. So I can go to the Betsov Ubo system. So let's go ahead. And let's see what type of... It's an ammonia planet. Toxic. So, Betsov Ubo. And the system I am looking for is IOTS 51B6. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have all of the missions. Oh, I've got something to hand in? What do I... Ooh! Oh, that's right! So when I killed the Sentinels for the settlement, I cleared a lot of these. I've got ship storage. Let's see.
Units received.
1. Hey, but you know what? That's okay. So here's another mission. Let's check. Oh, and you know what? I had logged all my missions. Now my missions are going to be off. I'm going to have to go back through and check my mission. So we are on... But so we took care of, I guess, giant melee, because it's the only... Nope, that one's still there. Okay, so that one interwoven, suspicious... Okay, so my kill 13 creatures is missing, so I need to just move this one to the end, because now I've got a different one, Revenge of the Paw, which is low-level pirates. And these are not difficult. In fact, we can do this one real quick so you can get an idea on it. If you've never done any of the missions, most of them are not difficult, and a lot of them do stack. That one's one that doesn't. So, that's got semiconductors. Right now, I don't want to use the space in my inventory. Oh, but I do have a ship storage. So, this item here, this is another item for a freighter, which we don't have yet, so we're just gonna leave it here. That, I need to put that in my starship. I don't have room. So I'm gonna have to pick something to bring back. It'll be something that I know I will get more of at some point. You know what? That's all of my inventory. I'll go ahead and pull the gold over. Not the uranium right now. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over so that it can be in the starship where it belongs. So that's good. Okay. Now, let's go back here. Oh, and we're going to be putting another upgrade. So we're going to go upgrade starship. And we're going to use an augmentation. Now you can purchase an additional storage slot for 40 million. If I had a couple hundred millions, I might use 40 for it. Might be worth it to me. I can upgrade the class for 10 nanites. Well, I don't currently have 10 nanites. So now all of this is nice and blocked. So now I'm going to start filling in this area here. So apply augmentation. So now I can put the gold back over there. Or I could leave the gold over here and put this over here, because this absolutely I don't need. But there, I could end up getting more of them. So, you know, it's 6 1, half dozen of the other. It's fine. Okay. So, now, I did not get a single suit map. So I'm going to come over here. I've got, how many do I have? I've got 8. I can buy 2. No, I went the wrong way. I need to go that way. This guy here. You can buy maps from him. He's our cartographer. So, I'm going to, you can purchase a random map for 15 nanites. I don't choose to do that. Asking for help, I've never seen that it's been much help. I'm going to exchange for specific charts, and it does require the navigation data. So at the bottom here is exosuit upgrade chart. So I am going to select 2 because I've got 8. So I don't have enough for any more than that.
Product received.
And then there's one other. Well, no, right now I'm not because I wouldn't have enough to get what I need. Okay. So we're in the new system. The planet I'm looking for is this one, the ring planet. I've never been to it. In fact, I'm not sure I've been to any of the planets in the system. Oh, but since we're here, let's go back to the log. Let's go ahead and do this mission. So, where is the marker for locate the bounty target? Okay, it's that way. So it's back there. So once we get past the space station, we can pulse. Now, unlike Atlas interference, unlike the swarmers from the expedition, where when you get to the location you have to turn around because they're coming at you from behind, these don't. There we go. These come from this location. Okay, why am I not shooting? There we go. So 2 or 3 ships at tier 1, 2 or 3 ships will come out, and then you have to wait for a moment.
Hostile ships defeated.
Because now a second wave is coming out, and again it'll be 2 or 3 ships usually at tier 1. This one had 3 for this wave. And wait for it.
Hostile ships defeated.
And after the initial wave, which will come to that crashed freighter, or will come from the crashed freighter, the additional waves can come from pretty much any direction. And usually 3 tiers, or 3 waves, and it's done, no matter which tier it is.
Defeated.
Okay, what? Something bumped me. Maybe I bumped into the freighter, I don't know. It could be. If I'm close enough to the freighter, I could have bumped it. Well, now I'm not finding the freighter, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, I'm pretty close to that freighter, that crashed freighter. Okay, so then we can come back here to the space station, we can turn it in and get the next one. See what replacement it's got. And what it might do, because it took one off, it's not gone. It's just essentially hidden. It's still in your thing, because I've got it. It's called high impact action for 13 creatures. So if I go back through here, I should find high impact action, because I haven't killed any creatures yet. There it is. Or high impact storm? Nope, high impact action, unless I mistyped it. Which, considering when I was doing this real late at night, high impact action, it's right there, call creatures. So it's still there. But it's only going to show you the top 5, and one of them, until you get higher level to higher affinity with the different factions, will usually be red. You have to, because you need level 9. So see, right now we can't do this one because we need level 4 mercenaries. We haven't even met a mercenary guild member yet. So this one we can turn in. Hand in mission. And now we just need to take a picture of a land-dwelling creature. This one is actually stackable. So I tend to be really careful when I'm taking a picture of a landscape to not get a creature in the picture. Every now and then I flub, but usually I can manage it. Hold on, let me just get this one in. Focus models. Land dwelling. Not to be confused with underwater creatures. So we'll go ahead and just do that. We're not going to do that one. So now we are going to go ahead and go down to the planet because it's another dissonant world. So I want to find an echolocator so that I can see what kind, because I want to see what kind of, there it is. I want to see what kind of Sentinel ship it has. I don't know. It might have a really, really good one that I really, really like. So I'm going to change the location. I want to land up here where it's daylight. And there's some water on this planet, so there could be underwater creatures when we start scanning creatures. Because I haven't been to this planet, so I haven't scanned anything here. See how hilly it ends up being. I mean, it's not looking too bad at this point. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. You know, we're going to need some more, so I'm going to go ahead and put down right here by these and harvest them. Oh, and we can go back to our settlement as well because it only needed an hour and a half. And that's real time. That's not game time. So the fact that I've been offline for a day, you know, I haven't been on this game for a day. Okay, there's a creature. Let's grab that.
Units received.
And let's grab some.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, so that's either an underground or there's a big hill here. Looks like it might be a big hill. Okay. Or is it still underground? I think it's underground. So let's burrow in and see if we can run into a cave over here. Okay, where's the red dot? Did I pass it? I did. Oh, you know what? Dummy. I didn't look up. Hold on. Yeah, let's go back. Because I bet they're flying creatures. I'm like, how did I pass them? How did I not run into a cave? So, yep, there's one.
Units received.
Any more reds? Okay, there's a red over there, but that is a creature. I see a tail. Oh, and he just disappeared. I bet he went into a cave. I bet he's an underground, went into a cave. Okay, we've got a dissonance locator thing. This is an inverted mirror. We are going to need one, but these guys here, those can be very, very tricky. So,
Units received.
oh, there's something moving really fast. Did I get a hint of
Units
it?
received.
I did. Okay, good. There's something over there. Well, let's scan this stuff. Okay, can I get that through the tree?
Units
Yes, I did.
received. Units received.
Oh, I see that one on the hill up there. Do I have enough? Yes.
Units
Awesome.
received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Okay. So yeah, because we're close to that thing there.
Units received.
Okay, so what I might do not touch the gravitino balls. If you take them, you will get attacked. So I'm going to call in my ship. So, for one, these things are really, really fast, and if you're on the ground, they will run into you. They can still shoot you. So that's why I've got my ship. We're going to come over here. We're going to get that inverted mirror. And then we're going to take off.
Hostile scan detected.
Yep. So if we're quick enough, we can get out of... there. So now we can go back down. So I've got an inverted mirror because I do want to see what the ship looks like. And the ship, if you've got two dissonant planets in the same system, you know, usually the ships will be the same. The difference in the type of ship is due to the system, not the planet. So, at least that's what I've seen. Radiant shards. So I'm picking up just for right now the radiant shards. Quite a few radiant shards around here. And yes, if a sentinel is in the area and registers this disturbance, me shooting at something, mining something, it will come and you'll need to stop. Or you'll have to fight the sentinels.
Units received.
Some more things I can scan.
Units received. Toxic protection falling.
Okay, so I need to
Technology recharged.
recharge my toxic protection that I've got. Suspicious goods. And that'll give me more. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and do it to get the tritium. That is a life support. Do I have room for another life support? I do not. Okay, so this is 47 and 13. 55 and 5. 90 and 40. 49 and 3. So this one is almost the same solar or life support tanks wise, but the solar panel power is much better. I'm going to replace it. Eventually I'll get S's, and the S's will be better than these X's. Because you can see this one here is 40 and 90. So, and when I did the that crystal, it moved it over here because I had them. They're in here. So I am going to move this over because I'm going to put those and these.
No free slots in ship inventory.
I thought I had them in my ship already. Oh, I've already got 10 in my ship. That would do it. Alright, I'll move this over too then. I don't need these for the ship, but until I make my base. Now, I'm going to come up here because I thought I saw another, yes, right there. So, we're going to go check that one out. And it's a little harder to see in the dark, you know, what plants are doing what, but so again, it's got those, we call them the bug type ones. So that's also an inverted mirror, but that's okay, we'll need some.
Hostile scan detected.
And we're going to go out again. And as long as they don't show up here on your screen, usually in the upper right is where you'll see that they're hunting for you. As long as you don't see anything in red up there, you're fine. So I want to look and see real quick. We've got 5 out of 10 fauna. So we've got rare ground, mostly nocturnal, so at night. Rare underground in the south, and underwater. So there are 2 underwater
Weather warning.
creatures.
Incoming storm.
And we got a toxic storm coming in. We've got some water right here, so let's go ahead and see if we can find the 2. Oops. Let's see if we can find the 2 underwater. It just has to be a body of water deep enough. so we'll see. Now, one in the south, if this is where we are, we're kind of like midline, so... And then one is mostly nocturnal. So, I'm going to come down here. And, okay, so there's some. And there.
Units received.
So there's the two
Units
underwater ones. That's crystal sulfite. I need 4 for my my aqua jets for my ship. And I think it may be, well, it's either just over this hill, it's here, or it's underground. It's in a cave. Okay, is there anything nasty in this cave? I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Oh. There's some.
Units received.
And there's that.
Units received.
Okay, Is that where the crystal is? Down here? Ah, it is. See, when it blows like that, it spoots out heat. So you want to get away from it, and I'm going to head up and out of, either out of the water, or at least out of this cave to open water so that I don't die.
Technology recharged.
Which could very well happen. So we want to go more up. There we go. So this will take us out of the cave and out of the water. But now we're in the storm. So that's fine. So I'm going to do my life support.
Recharged.
So I got the 2 underground. Underwater.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, so we were underwater for most of the storm. Our ship is way over on the other side. So we're going to pull it here, hopefully. There we go. I just had to find a good level area. So, we've got another dissonance resonator over there. So we're looking for an echolocator. That's what we absolutely need, but we can stock up on the inverted mirrors, because depending on how many of those ships we are going for, we need 1 for the thing. So another inverted mirror. So see, that was that little bug.
Hostile scan detected.
That little bug one shooting at me. He had a plasma launcher. So those things will mess you up if you're not paying attention. So pay attention. I'm pinpointed onto the communication stations, but that's alright. Sometimes those communication stations are at an interesting location, or a location that they want to say, hey, there's something cool here, like a crash ship. And I didn't even need a, I didn't even need an echolocator to find this one. So, we can grab the stuff We have everything we need to take care of the brain. Got some Vesium. We're running out of storage space, though. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to probe the subconscious, and it's going to take us to... I didn't look to see what the... I didn't think to look and see what the class is. It's C-class. It's the same. So they'll be pretty similar, I think. We're gonna still take it because if nothing else, we will. I'm gonna use the cadmium.
Recharged.
If nothing else, we will scrap it. So unless I find like two really cool ships and I want both, then I can have both and I'll just have backups. Usually this is close enough that you can get here in like, you know, within a few seconds to 15 to 30 seconds. If it's more than like a couple of minutes, then I'll go up and out. So now, since I will need to use 3 of my things, did I get you? I did not.
Units received.
Am I in the south? Let's see, what's left? There's 2 left. Rare ground always active. Oh no, that's not. No, the rare underwater one is still. There is another underwater one. It's in the south. Where are we in regards to the planet? Yeah, see, we're further north than we were. So. But that's okay. I'm going to grab some more radiant shards. Interpreter, I've learned 30 words. I don't
Toxic
remember
protection
learning
falling.
a new word recently, so I don't know why it's just telling me, oh, you've learned 30 words. Okay. I don't want to accidentally hit the creature. Because, I mean, hey, he might get hostile. I think I still need the diurnal... Nope, common, underwater... Oh, nocturnal. There's still 2 underwater ones. The nocturnal one and the one in the south. And I might be able to get both of us in the south if I can find myself in the south. If I find my way to the south. It's probably more than I needed to get, but it's alright. Looks like there's one more behind the Atlantidium one. Okay. Good enough. So, oh, I got those 3 words. That's why I got that 30. Okay, never mind. I didn't remember getting them all, but that's alright. So again, it says the exact same thing as the last one did, even though it's a different system and a different planet. Present brain. There. Now I have a docile brain. There we go. So now we're going to go back to ship crash site. Yeah, we'll be there in 18 seconds. So, hold on a minute. There is a technology module right there. Cool. I can see the blue shield. So, anytime you come to a crash ship, you're going to look for the autophage here. And if you hold down the X, a lot of times, before you get a message, they'll have something in their inventory you can take out. Like in this case, it was the Fecium. I got the Fecium. Let's see, what's this? Okay, it's something handy.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Okay, so we'll move that over. I've only got 3 slots left. I'm going to have to... So we're going to put the brain in here. And we're going to compare the 2 ships. So this one, okay, so my current one, I've got 36 inventory, 24 technology. This one's got 35 inventory and 24 technology, which makes sense because I added a technology slot to this one. It's all going to come down to the animation. What does it look like when you start to fly it? For me, that's what it's about. So, I'm going to come over here and go to third person so I can see what happens when I take off. Okay, again, does not really have much in the way of animation, so I don't know. Yes, I know it's C-Class. I mean, it's an okay ship. It's another okay ship. So what does the other one look outside? Because that one I do kind of like it. This one doesn't really have exterior wings much. So aesthetically, I think prefer this ship. I do kind of like this ship better than the other one. Which means now I have to transfer everything over. Everybody out there's going, no, just no, why me? Okay, these need to go down here next to those. And I'll be putting some of this back. Because I just filled up the inventory there. Well, now I'm going to come back here and start moving technology. So I'm going to do all of my, I'm going to do them in order, kind of. This is my hyperdrive. This is my photon cannons. I know, it's like, oh, we're doing this again. So these ships are kind of similar in their animation, which, I mean, it's okay. It's not a whole lot of animation, quite honestly. I like dramatic animation. I've gotten some Sentinel ships in the past that I probably don't need that, but I'm going to take it out because everything else has to stay. So I'm not going to start moving over the stuff in the ship. Let's get this stuff out of my inventory first. Okay. So this... No, goes to that. This... Okay, so things are in not as tight of a formation as it was, so I don't need the rocket launcher because I already have one, which is here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scrap it, and it did give it to me that time. I did see that. And now I can replace it here. So now I'm going to come back and get the rest of my pulse drive stuff. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently because of the way it's set up with the open gaps. This is between systems. So this is our warp. So I'm going to put these around that. And that's the one that's going to go in the supercharged slot. I keep going the wrong way. This is my gun, which is this. This can be moved. Pilot interface, there's nothing that goes with that. And I'm going to move that. Put this one down here. As long as they're all together, as long as they're all highlighted. If I put this one up here, because it's not touching the others, it doesn't link it. And when you move it back, it does. So you want them all to where they're touching each other. Not necessarily that, like, I would prefer putting it up here, but I know I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to put my my shields there, so this goes with that, and that's the only one I have for that at this point in time. There's the teleport receiver, I'm going to put it there, and then these are my 3 shields, so there, there, and there. So now I'm going to get out of that one. Go back to this one. Now I'm going to move this stuff. Just going to start moving it out. Okay, so it's everything out of that ship. So when we get to the space station, I'll bring that one in and I'm going to scrap it. Because I don't like it enough to keep it. If there was something completely compelling about it, then yes, I might keep it as another ship.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh, I've got to... Okay. Yeah, I've got to move some of this. Now that I want to stay here, that's going to stay here. That can come back. Those for now can stay there. That can come back. These. Okay. So now... Okay, I'm going to move these over. And now I have to just move this stuff a little at a time. The stuff that's going to come over. I'm going to move that there, but it's going to stay there. Do I like this ship well enough to really start hunting for an S-Class? Not so much. I'm moving over this stuff. That. Hold off on that for now. That I can. Oh, I gotta get more stuff moved over. Give me a minute. There, I had one up there, so that just combined that. So now I have a fourth slot to play with. That, and that. Oops, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay. I'm almost ready to go. I just want to get things set back up. That goes there. That there. And then, oh, did I not? No, there it is. See it? That. And that. Okay. So yeah, this one just had a little bit more animation, which is why I went with this. Plus the aesthetic outside the other was good. So yeah, you can go to any of these communication stations and maybe more of them will have ships. I just don't know. Oh, so this is an unknown grave. So these are ones where you usually talk to the different looking alien on the space station. And they give you a location on a planet, and that's this one. I asked a question that no one had asked. It was a simple, the Sentinels, what are the do they come from? Made it my life's work to find left logs, records across worlds. The fallen traveler's grave is marked by a glyph, an epitaph of some ancient technology. I obtained the glyph and with it the ability to travel to unknown worlds. I leave the fallen traveler. So I have glyph 1 of 15, or 1 of 16 rather. And I have a memory fragment. Personal force field unit. Yeah. I'm not, I think I've already got one. No, maybe not. I might have already got rid of it. But it's okay. So, anyway. Let's go to the space station, call in that other ship, and scrap it. If I've got enough inventory slots, I may not. I may have to sell some stuff I really hadn't planned on selling. Reject their lights. Follow us to freedom. ship is broadcasting the same message over and over, an endless loop. Its message has decayed over time, but there is still salvageable coordinates amid the noise. Accept them. One final check reveals no life signs, no further intelligent message from the abandoned vessel. So, okay, so that takes us to the pirate mission. Okay. So how many spots? Okay, I can open up a spot by taking care of those. Okay. I've got 3 open spots. Something tells me that's not going to be enough. You know what? I'm going to move that and that. And sell it. And then I'm going to move that and that over. So, I'm going to come in here. So it's the no, that's not what I want to do. So it's the personal force field that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to go sell. I'll take amplifier, Gravitino, prepackaged personal force field. That I'm going to get rid of. Okay. That's it. And now I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to sell these 2 items. Sausage.
Units received.
The meaty chunks.
Units received.
Okay, I thought I could. I guess not. So I've got 7 total. That should be enough. So let's pull in that other ship. Make sure it's empty. I've got 1 more inventory than the other, but can't be helped. I should have waited. Begin salvage analysis. And claim scrap. And I'm going to get 34.5 million for this. There we go. So, oh, and I got my slot back. Yay! We can put it in that one. As I'm not going to hunt for a better one at this point in time. Upgrade. We'll go ahead and use it. Apply augmentation. And, you know, actually, I'm going to use it up here. It'd be really nice to have the extra space. I'm actually going to this one I can move over here. There. Okay. So now I want to come back here. And I want to try and see if I can find south. So let's plan, you know what, let's head to this base. I don't know how into this they got, but I'm hoping if I go to a point that's on the bottom part of the globe, maybe that'll be the south. I won't know until I get there, if it works. You know what, let's go to this communication station. And when we land on the planet, we'll look and see where we're at. What is that? Oh, it's a base, somebody's base. Oh. Okay, it's a crash ship. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now my sound's back. Okay, so when I look here, if I look here, it looks like I am in the southern part of the planet. As long as the planet doesn't move. Here's another one of these.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh my god, this is an A class.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't sell that. Okay. Well, oh, and I didn't buy that. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Why is it not? I've got those. I've got those. Because the ship isn't empty? Okay, whale... don't like this.
Toxic protection falling.
You couldn't have something useful. Oh, like a working, terminus. You have a thing somewhere I can... No. Well, let's move mine over here. Galactic Trade Terminal. Oh, okay. Oh, that'll do it. Okay. Sell. Hey, I messed up. I forgot to go down. I forgot to go to the thing and sell the items that I got. The compressed indium scraps. Starship Outfitting Terminal.
Units received.
Not that. The Starship AI valves. Starship Outfitting Terminal.
Units received.
Subatomic regulators, starship outfitting terminal.
Units received.
And the spool of nano cables, starship outfitting terminal.
Units received.
Now, I have empty space. Hopefully, it'll be enough. And don't forget this, because quad servos come in handy for some things. And I just leave, I don't have Atlantium on me. And this is an A class, so that is exciting. So I'm going to come here, take that last thing. Now, hopefully, it'll, yes. So that's the thing, you have to take everything out of the ship. Nothing can remain. Pardon me, I heated up a little bit ago. I'm going to grab those. Always can use the hydrogen. Okay. Now, that's where we need to go. The ancient site. Oh, that's right. I don't need to.
Toxic
Okay.
protection falling.
So we're going to go to this ancient site. And now since we're in the southern part, at least I'm hoping it's the southern. Oh, I didn't get very close, did I? There's some more of the hydrogen here, so grab that. Grab more words. This is, we're in a Corvex system, so these will all be Corvex words. I hadn't actually planned on doing this. I will wait until the episode is over before I transfer all this stuff over. So I'll end with a C-class ship, but I'll begin next episode with an A-class ship. So there we go. That ship is ready. And since we're right here, I'm going to get into the water and see if I can see either of the last
Toxic
two.
protection falling.
I don't see anything new. I am looking for crystal sulfide. So I do want to head that direction because I need at least one or two more. I think I've got 3. I think I need 4. I just hope it's not under. No, it's not. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. And there's only 3 in each formation, so let's go up. I didn't see any more, so any more red dots. So I was hoping to find, so I'll just have to keep messing around. That is, if I'm even in the southern part, because I guess you can't always tell by that map. Where did okay, my ship is up there, so. No, red dots. Red dots. Oh, be 2 different creatures, please. 2 different. Well, no, it's daylight, so more than likely it's only going to be 1 different creature. But hopefully this is the one that's in the south.
Units received.
Okay, got it. Okay, now let's head back. Where's my ship? There. So the other one, if this is the one that just says in the south, and the other one is the one that is nocturnal, then we can go pretty much anywhere, because at that point we're just looking for something nocturnal. I want to look. Underwater common nocturnal. We did find the one that was only in the south. Yay! Where's my... Oh, my ship is over there. Okay. But I saw this, so I'm gonna grab it. More dihydrogen. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna claim my other ship. And this should be identical to the last. Oh. That's the timer for our episode. Forgot where we were for a moment. I thought I was thinking this was the new one. No, this is not the new one. This is the old one. So even if this is... If I don't like this ship as well, I'm still going to take it because it's an A class as opposed to a C class. But it looks like it's the same. Oh, I thought I'd grabbed that. Did I not?
Technology repaired.
Okay, so we're going to compare. Now, because this is an A-class ship, 35 versus 40, and 25, my existing ship, versus 28. So it does have more slots because it is a higher class. And this looks the same to me, excuse me. Where's my other one? Oh, there he is. So, yeah, they're the same ship. That and that, same ship. Which is fine. So, we now have an A class, which is immensely better than a C. So, since the episode is over, I am going to go ahead and close the episode out, and then I will proceed to switch everything over again to the new ship. And when we come back, we will go up to the space station and we will scrap the other one. At least that's the plan. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing. It really does help the channel grow, and I would really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and stop that off. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way, when I post a new video, you'll get a notification. And hopefully you'll join us. You never know. You just might find your next favorite game. Or become reacquainted with an old favorite. So for now, this is Endara saying have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Hold your loved ones close. And I will catch you later. Bye for now. Oh, actually, no, I want to have my old ship. There we go. And Bye.